Hi, party of 6 here. So we just got to Epcot. We came to get our magnet and check things out, and we just wanted to show you. We just pulled in and wanted to show you the parking lot.
Nobody here.
Yeah, it's pretty sparse.
I don't know that I've ever seen it this light. I mean, there's a lot of cars past the trees, but no cars up at the front. I mean, we're walking distance to the entrance, so it's just kind of strange.
I'll hold it, Dad. Yeah, but this is pretty weird. Like, there's nobody here.
So it'll be interesting to see what it's like when we get inside.
Hopefully the crowds aren't too bad, especially for the magnet.
So we just walked into the park, and there are, just like at Hollywood Studios when we went on Saturday, there is Purell right there. And then it also gives you great instructions here about ways to promote health and safety as we walk into Epcot for the flower and garden.
When we went through the bag check, there's nobody in line. Literally, all of them are open, and there's nobody in any of them except there's one other family besides us and one other one that's in.
Yeah, it's pretty sparse, isn't it?
Yep.
Say cheese.
Cheese.
So also right over here is a hand washing station. Which is also something that Disney has added. Okay. All throughout the park. Soap, water, paper towels. We also noticed as we were walking through after scanning our magic bands and doing fingerprints, we saw a lady walking back and forth with Clorox wipes, wiping off all of the fingerprint stations. So they're being very proactive and, you know, doing what they can, and as they're doing their part, and then you need to do your part, and you need to be diligent and wash your hands and make sure you don't touch your face as well.
Washy washy. So there's a little foot thing, no hands.
Yeah, Mommy. Yeah, Mom. To Amaya.
There's not a lot of water
Thank
pressure.
you.
So there is currently a 5-minute wait for Spaceship Earth.
We came here a few days ago and it was packed.
There was a 35-minute wait last Friday.
Yeah.
So less than a week ago, about this time, it's a 35-minute wait. Now it's walk on, it says 5 minutes. Seems pretty sparse. So that's a stroller, so lots of families are still here.
No touchy.
So one of the things we were thinking about as we were preparing to come is there's probably a lot of people who haven't left yet. So, you know, they were here for their vacation. So we anticipate as those families leave and new families were supposed to be coming, that those new families probably are canceling their trips. We've had some friends cancel their trips. And now the international ban, so people not being able to travel from Europe as of this coming Friday. So we think that, you know, starting next week, even though spring break is going to be happening here in Central Florida and all of Florida, we anticipate that the waits and crowds will just continue to decrease as the park stays open. Yeah, here's Bo Peep's playtime training ground. There's no hand sanitizing stations at the entrance, so that would be the exit 2. But there is a hand washing station straight across. Flower Garden's one of our favorite times of the year at the park. And the monorail.
We need to wash our hands.
Washy washy.
So yeah, yummy. There's a little bit of less crowd, and we noticed that there's not only hand sanitizer stations. Now we noticed that there is hand washing stations.
So we're leaving Epcot, and we were discussing how we feel that when we visited Hollywood Studios this past week, we felt that there were more hand sanitizing stations throughout and after different characters, and just I feel like there was more. One thing that Disney has done is add all of these hand washing stations all throughout the park, and they've announced that they've done that. They are trying to be diligent and wiping down handrails, and we saw them with the Clorox wipes, you know, wiping down the fingerprinting stations and that kind of thing. So I feel that they're trying.
Yeah, we saw Goofy right at the entrance here greeting guests, and there was no hand sanitizer or washing station before or after him like we saw at Hollywood Studios with Woody and Mickey and Minnie. And then we also noticed at the playgrounds there was no hand washing station immediately when you enter or exit, or hand sanitizer. So
there was one like kitty corner, but not that it would promote you, but you would see it and think, oh, I need to wash my hands because we just came off of the playground with all the other kids.
So one thing, you know, still continue to bring your own. Don't rely on what they have here at the park. But one thing I did notice just when we went to the restroom, it seemed like a lot more people were diligently washing their hands, scrubbing more vigorously with soap. So that's encouraging.
Yes.
But yeah, so it's still, you know, make sure you bring your own sanitizer. You can bring wipes to wipe off rides if you want. I read people were bringing Lysol. You know, whatever you feel like you need to do to protect you and your family, you know, do so.
Breaking news. A couple hours after we left Epcot, we were informed that Walt Disney World in Florida will be closing beginning March 16th through the end of the month. Disney Resort hotels will remain open until further notice, along with Disney Springs. They are working quickly to provide guests with information, so please contact them for future reservations. Thanks for watching The Party of Six. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you real soon.